Speaking of journalists, let's get to one of the most successful sports writers of all time, Rick Reilly. He's already a Hall of Fame author who's been voted National Sports Writer of the Year 11 times. And this week, he let our LA correspondent, Jeff Cesario, sit on a California rooftop and chat.
I'm here with Rick Reilly, Colorado Buffalo. So, all right, let's talk a little Big Ten. Your memory of the classic Cordell Stewart, Colorado victory over Michigan.
Had a bunch of buddies there, but I was in Boulder. I'm from Boulder.
Yeah.
And I was in a bar, I think. Hard to believe
You
a sports
think?
writer
Wow.
in
Get
a bar.
out.
And it was one of those things where let's go. We'll watch the last play.
Right.
And then just all heaven broke loose, you know?
Wow.
I mean, I don't even remember the last 3 or 4 hours of that, but that was just so great. So great.
10 words or less, your impression of these Big Ten schools.
Okay.
Michigan.
Lame coach.
You got a bone to pick with Jim Harbaugh?
He's the only coach I've known that had a charisma bypass at some point in his life. He's just got the worst people skills.
But that's because he's thinking football constantly.
Such an odd guy. One time I was at a deal with him, and I'm talking to him, right? So you're me, and you be me and start talking to me.
So anyway, I'm
Yeah.
working down the sideline.
I got to go over
and
here
had
for a
to-
minute. And he went over here,
Are you still talking?
and he just stood there. I'm still talking. And he didn't pick up his phone. He didn't talk. He just
just
there was a
stood there.
rubber plant. He just wanted to get away from me. There was not even any sense that I'm going to
Yeah.
pretend someone is calling me.
He just went, bad energy, good night.
So of course, he's a great coach, but he's just the strangest guy.
And I think he's figured out a way to turn his strangeness into a hook. Ohio State.
Coached by Urban Meyer, where my wife shops. Shops at Urban Meyer.
Shops at Urban Meyer?
Yeah, it's a good place.
It's a good
Get some cool stuff. I
Things
got
like that.
$100 down before the year started on national championship Ohio State,
Wow.
which was going great
Till Penn
until the
State.
Penn
yeah.
State came.
Penn State, 10 words or less.
Boring uniforms,
They do have, yeah, they're going to say classic.
I guess.
Really? That's the argument you're going to put
It's
on?
kind of classic. It's
Boring uniform. I go come back with classic. You go,
I'll
yeah,
give 'em that.
all right, next school.
nice people.
Nebraska, 10 words or less.
I wish they would secede from the Union. Don't like Nebraska. I'm a buff. My problem with the Big Ten is that you took Nebraska.
Yes.
I'm from Colorado. We hated Nebraska. Like I taught my kids when they went number 2 to flush and say, "See you in Lincoln."
Purdue.
Love their drinks.
Wisconsin.
Heaven on earth. Beer, cheese curds. Great in 3 sports.
I'm happy.
How many Big Ten teams are great in 3 sports?
Not that many. No.
You know, I wrote the foreword for Bo Ryan's book.
Oh, we got to talk a little Bo Ryan.
Worst golf swing of all time.
Do an impression of his swing. What's wrong with his swing?
You can't? I say, Bo, don't take that swing out of town. You'll never get parts for it. It has so many freaking parts. It's just awful.
Show it to me. I want to see it. I want to see it. Show me where. All right. Does he even start remotely?
It's this. It's this. And both feet move. It's like an Agassi forehand. Both feet move. Like, why are you moving so much?
I like this ending. Does he end with the gun? He might
No,
as
he
well.
does the Arnold Palmer ending.
The cross between a golf swing and a 1920s guy running for mayor. That.
Yeah, kind of. Or catching a big fish. Are you catching a fish, Bob?
All right, let's make some predictions. We're going to predict some Big Ten games. You can say anything you want. Michigan at Michigan State. Yeah.
Michigan State's been so good for so many years.
I don't know what
but
happened.
No, Michigan.
Northwestern, resurgent Northwestern versus suddenly slumping Ohio State at the shoe.
You calling that slumping? How many games have they lost at the shoe? Any since Urban got there?
I think 3 since the turn of the century.
Well, because the Broncos now have a Northwestern quarterback.
Oh, you going the upset?
No, I need my $100. I mean, couldn't he still make the playoffs?
Oh, absolutely. They can still make it. All right, then the money game, for me at least. Nebraska at Wisconsin.
I'm not even going to answer that.
No, we don't have to answer that.